did a video last night talking about the Moses Lake Police Department and how these psychotic blue ISIS thugs are not only setting up and trapping and finding fake laws and fake reasons to arrest teenage girls, but then taking to Facebook and mocking them as the whole community gets on board. People are so sick in the head that they just want somebody else to be suffering in the USA. They just want someone else to mock, when in reality, they're no better. So a lot of you guys, we did make a little progress. If you're not familiar with that story from last night, go watch it as soon as this is over. Just wanted to give you guys a little update. So this Moses Lake Police Department Facebook page, and people been calling, people been leaving reviews. Not enough, but we are getting those reviews down. This is such a sycophant community that this place had like 4.7 star reviews for a blue ISIS, right? Look at these thugs. They all dressed up in their costumes. Oh, finer bunch of terrorists I've never seen, ladies and gentlemen. Psychopaths. That's what these are, and I've dealt with these officers specifically, intimately. They're from my hometown. This is the same court system that was trying to lock me away in a concentration camp. And so guess what? I got my review in on there, but the Moses Lake Police Department, they've now blocked me. Here's what was happening. My comment calling them a bunch of thugs was taking over their own post, and it had was getting more attention, discussion, and likes than, well, the supportive comments. So what they did is they blocked me and deleted my comments. No shock there. You guys can go over and fill in the gap, though. If you just search for these guys, Facebook, Moses Lake Police Department, I will link it in the comments below. But shout out to all of you guys. Shout out to two people. Shout out to our Patreon subscribers over at patreon.com/Gavin Seim, helping us keep the videos going. And a huge shout out in particular last night to those, and today to those who have gone over to the facebook.com. Somebody post the Moses Lake Police Department link in here. Hi, Seim Kids. There's my kids in there. Go visit the Seim Kids YouTube channel that I help them with. We just posted a new video of them doing Coke and Mentos this week in slow motion. Go check it out. Seim Kids. Moses Lake Police Department. Go check them out too. Leave a comment. Leave a review. Let's get those reviews down where they should be for a terrorist organization. You know what? I wonder if they're still open. Probably not. They probably went to get donuts. But what the heck? Let's give them a call. Thanks, Trail. Appreciate the support.
Dispatch the system. How can I help you?
Yeah, is this Moses Lake Police Department?
We dispatch for them. Are you reporting something?
Why is this? This is Mac Dispatch?
Right.
Why is the Moses Lake Police Department publicly listed number going to Mac Dispatch?
Because when they're closed, they forward their phones to us in case of an emergency.
Okay, well, you let them know for me that they're terrorists, that they are blue ISIS, and that eventually there will be justice. You let them know that, okay?
Sir, what's your name?
What's my name? Don't you know?
Yeah. I don't know your name. What's your name?
Okay, well, I'm not going to give you my name and address. That's clever. That's cute how you guys ask for people's address so that when they call you and call you out on the crimes you're committing in our community.
Well, I'd like to send you help, but I need to know who you are.
You'd like to send me help in the form of one of your Gestapo agents with a gun to my head? Is that what?
What's going on today? Are you reporting something?
I'm reporting the Moses Lake Police Department, and I actually was not planning to call dispatch. You simply answered the phone, which is fine because this is a non-emergency number. However, you can just pass the message on that the Moses Lake Police Department's abuse of teenage girls. Are you okay? Let me ask you, ma'am. Are you okay with the Moses Lake Police Department setting up and then mocking teenage girls on the internet? Is that how we roll in Grant County now? Is that what makes us heroes?
Listen to me. I can have their officer in charge give you a phone call if you'd like to report it to them.
No, it's okay. You let them know. I think they're getting the message. I don't think, I know that they're not going to want to talk to me unless it's to harass me. So you just pass the message on.
Okay,
And
so what's your name and I'll let them know.
you should stop, ma'am. You should have enough character to stop working for terrorists, because you're actually complicit in this too, with the Grant County sheriffs, the afraid of police. And I know I appreciate your being nice and demeanor even while you try to get my location and things like that. But I just want
I'd
you,
like to send you help. Are you there alone wherever you are?
am I there alone? What kind of help would you like to send me?
Was someone else there with you that I could talk to?
Do you think I'm a minor? Is that what this is?
No, I just would like to send you help.
What kind of help?
Pretty frustrated if you want an officer to contact you.
Right. Well, the help I want is for you guys to repent, to start loving your neighbor, because unlike you guys, I'm not a violent, vengeful, vindictive person that mocks people on the internet after they get butthurt because somebody didn't play along with them.
Do you need an ambulance, an officer, or a fire?
Why would you be asking me this? I'm sorry, maybe I'm a little confused.
Because you've reached the dispatch center. So
No,
if you need
ma'am,
help, I can send you help.
ma'am, I called the
And if you don't,
Moses
I'm gonna let
Lake
you go.
Police Department and you answered the
Right,
phone.
They forward their phones to us.
And I understand that, but don't act like I'm a strange person for calling to express my concerns.
And I understand that you're concerned. In order to help you, I need to have someone call you back.
Yeah, well, ma'am, you don't ask questions. It's obvious to everyone, to the hundreds of people listening to you live right now, that when you're asking where I'm at and if I'm alone, that you are actually planning and plotting that you have an issue, not me. Do you understand that?
Just a moment. I'm talking to an ambulance.
Okay, I'll let you do that.
Hey, sir, if you don't want police, fire, or EMS, then I'm going to let you go.
Okay, well, you have a good night and resist blue ISIS, okay?
You too.
Bye-bye. Okay, so the Moses Lake PD number for you guys is I will put it in the comments. Somebody throw it in here. And here, let me just show you. Wow. Now, don't you love this? First of all, does anyone believe for a minute that Mac Dispatch does not know who I am? Because they've talked to me so many times. Literally every cop knows me in my county, and they don't want to admit the situation that they're in, all right? Now I want to be clear. This is the official MLPD number. This is not an emergency number. This is a public number. The dispatch that it forwards to is also a public number. It's not a 911. It's the same call center. If they choose to forward those calls, that's fine. They can do that. Don't in any way feel intimidated by these people. Resist blue ISIS. You too. See, we have to take the conversation away from these people. We don't answer questions. I'm not here. This lady is acting like she's calm and good, but really, she's literally asking where I am and if I'm alone. And if I'm alone. These people are predators, you guys. These are predators, criminals, felons. Okay? These are people who make a living being terrorists or working with terrorists. Now, I'm not saying to say bad things, to threaten or anything like that. And you guys know that's not how I roll, because I don't go around threatening people because I'm not a violent person. But judgment will come. Accountability will come. And when I say that, I mean that in the historical, contextual, warning sense of loving my neighbor. Guys, the world is not going to keep tolerating these psychopaths. The USA is going to come apart because its lawlessness is unsustainable. And so these people, these criminals, these blue ISIS syndicate thugs and their friends at the courthouse, the police station, the lawyers, as they continue abusing, robbing, murdering, stealing, raping, and terrorizing the community for a paycheck, they need to understand that people have a right to resist them, and that justice will come. And if they don't stop, I want them to have the due process they denied us. What I'm trying to avoid, and I've been trying to avoid for years, is the lynch mob that's coming on these psychopaths. Because I have to stand in the line, in the way of the lynch mob, okay? So this teenage girl that they set up, who injured no one, right? And then they painted a narrative to make her guilty on Facebook, and they actually mocked her. They mocked her with their hashtags. I mean, look at this. I did this last night. I already showed you guys this. But just to recap, so you understand if you missed last night's video, these people were making fun of the fact, what social media giveth, social media taketh away. They're putting hashtags like karma, buzzkill, stay there, mocking her clothes. This is a 19-year-old teenage girl that they're molesting and creating fake crimes. All right? Thanks for the super chat, Amir. All right? And so my review, and your review can be is, hey, MLPD, social media giveth, and social media taketh away. Let's take away their reviews and let the world know that they are criminals, so that maybe eventually they'll get a clue. Guys, we're loving the police when we peacefully and with honor and dignity tell them, you're criminals, you are blue ISIS, you need to stop. Just like if you told the junkie next door who's robbing your neighbors, thanks Diego, who's robbing your neighbors and beating people up, right? Hey, dude, this is going to come back to bite you. This is not good. What you're doing is wrong. You're stealing, you're robbing, right? That's what the cops are. So as they run around saying that these people are felons and they're bad people, as they make up the definitions of these crimes, they commit actual felonies. They commit actual murders. They commit actual kangaroo trials. All right? Let them know. Let the people of my county that just blindly, the sheep that blindly worship the sycophants of these criminals who enforce fake law. Do I hate these people? No, people think I really hate these cops. These people are a terrorist organization, you guys. They are hurting my families, my communities, my neighbors, and they have destroyed my country. Okay? They are far more of a danger, and they kill far more people than all other terrorist organizations combined. Blue ISIS does in the USA. And it's time to start treating them like the criminals they are. This is not, Moses Lake is an example of this, but yes, this is happening everywhere. This is every police officer in every town all over the nation. You can't exist as a police officer without being part of extortion, theft, robbery, murder, cover-ups. This is what Blue ISIS does for a living. It's how they make their profits. So that's today's message. Resist Blue ISIS. Just thought we'd give them a call. You guys can give them a call too. I'll put some notes in here, guys, so that you can do that. Yeah, look up the Battle of Athens. That's a good one. That's when the corrupt cronies, tried to rig the election and corrupt the town, and the people came with guns and they stood up to them. But the USA is gone. We no longer have gun rights. We no longer have a court that recognizes the Constitution. When anybody tries to stand up now, even peacefully, they get sent to jail. Okay, that's why I ended up having to leave this county and the USA. Okay, this was my home turf back here. But I traveled the entire USA and dealt with police all over the USA. These are blue ISIS terrorists. I still have a standing $500 reward for anyone who can find a cop that honors their oath. No one can do it because this is a criminal syndicate. This is the cartel in the USA. Thanks, Jerome Wolf Media. And we have to stand up. We have to speak against it. Know when to get out, because freedom's not coming back anytime soon. The U.S. is now a fascist state. It's no longer the USA. It's no longer those things. So guys, you guys have a good night. Speak out. Love your neighbor. Don't be afraid to call them out. Be wise in what you say and do. Also, go check out the article. I posted an article over on my Steemit, steemit.com/Gavin Seim. If you guys aren't on Steemit, check it out over there. It's the cryptocurrency-based social network that's not run by corporate goons. And I post articles and stuff over there. I posted an article over there with the history a lot of the history in the U.S. of immigration and about how all this fake immigration fear and propaganda, it's all part of blue ISIS. It's just a way to enslave and control us. There's no such thing as an illegal immigrant, just like there's no such thing as an illegal gun, just like there's no such thing as a crime without a victim, right? So we have to have knowledge. When we have knowledge, we can speak out, we can resist, and we can also have the wisdom to, if the time comes, know when to get out. So thank you all. Peace. Stand. Resist. You can also find the Blue ISIS shirts for those of you looking for some of that Blue ISIS gear over at bit.ly/blueisis2 to get your Resist Blue ISIS gear. And of course, find me over on Patreon at patreon.com/Gavin Seim. Like, share, subscribe to this channel if you enjoy these conversations, and we'll talk to you all soon. Peace.